The next to last category is to ask. 50% of all churches in this country do not have an organized annual campaign in which they ask for pledges for the year ahead. When a church institutes its very first formal asking process, if it's a Baptist church, giving goes up by 33%. If it is a Lutheran church, that first ask causes giving to go up 44%. And if you're Catholic, that first ask causes giving to go up by 78%. Should you ask? Yes. The answer is yes. Please ask. And if you don't like the word pledge, pick a different word. Statement of intention or forecast of giving.
Commitment card.
Commitment card. Avoid pledge, it's an old-fashioned word. Do ask people to state their intentions for giving for the year ahead. It helps. We need it so that we can budget. It's a very logical thing. Does it help? It seems to help enormously. As a matter of fact, asking for 4 different things per year helps enormously. As a great case study of 2 different asks, First Baptist Church of Ottawa had their first capital campaign in 50 years recently. We thought annual giving would go down. In fact, annual giving went up from $1,600 to $2,100. The dip in their summer month giving decreased. Rather than going down by 21%, it only went down by 7%. They began an envelope service where they mailed into every home monthly giving envelopes, 4 of them, 1 for each Sunday, and a capital campaign envelope. Giving went up by 8%. Does it work? It works. Ask and you shall receive. Does it cause annual giving to go down? No. Look at the second case study, Visitation Catholic Church. You can see their annual giving in 1998 was $2.2 million. After 3 capital campaigns over the course of the next 10 years, their annual giving grew from 2.2 to 3.7. All the while the capital campaign giving was going on, and a dramatic level of capital campaign giving as well. More giving causes more giving. Should you ask? Absolutely. Now let's shift gears and talk about how we might ask in your church. Now, in terms of possible methods, it helps to have the pastor ask from the pulpit. Lay speakers can present it, but the pastor is going to be most successful. The ask can be communicated through a premium. One of my favorite doodads is this little refrigerator magnet. Only costs about 20 cents each. You mail those out to every household that has the ask on it with the date as well. So it's got the name, the logo, the slogan, the request, and the date, all for 20 cents. And according to the statistics, the average person opens their refrigerator door 17 times per day. So it's almost Pavlovian to associate Commitment Sunday with food. Pretty soon people will be salivating on Pledge Sunday. You can announce, we think that you ought to announce the ask 12 times. Let me hand out a handful of these brochures. Take one and pass. Where you see the ask is communicated in a brochure. The ask might also be communicated in a newsletter, on the refrigerator magnet, in newsletters, in your Sunday bulletin. We think 12 announcements of that ask is a good thing. How many times have you done something at your church where people, after the 12th time, still say, now what was that? What are we going to do? So the 12 ask is probably a good idea. A date for Commitment Sunday is vital. Even when you have that date set, about half the people will miss it and be part of it. Ask for a capital gift, an annual gift, an emergency, and a year-end gift as well. Ask for a gift through estate plans. Make giving easy. We like pledge cards that have a built-in business reply element to them. A single device is very helpful, where you can fill it all out and seal the thing shut and even put your first check in it. We think that's the best kind of pledge card. All right, any good insights about how you might ask in your church?
Question.
Yes, sir.
You ever heard of churches that feel that the pastor should have nothing to do with the money?
Yes, I mainly hear that from churches, or from pastors who don't want to have anything to do with the money. And I think that's a mistake. I think it's a good idea because, as it says in the Bible, 1,300 bits of scripture on giving. I think it's a study. It's a source that all pastors ought to address head on. I think pastors ought to hit it straight on. Some people are just shy. They don't want to talk about it. I think that's unfortunate. I think pastors talking about giving is a good thing.